Hello and welcome back to our video series on Power BI Basics. Today we're going to be talking about conditional formatting. If you haven't watched any of the other videos in our series on how to use Power BI, the playlist will be linked above, and I'd encourage you to watch them. All right, so let's dive in. Let's talk conditional formatting in Power BI. So first, in order to demonstrate conditional formatting in Power BI, I am using a pre-built Power BI file. This file is the Sales and Return Sample v2019-12 from Microsoft. If you Google this file name, it will be available for you to download for free off of their GitHub. Once you have that file open, what I've then gone ahead and done is I have created a new blank page, and then I am going to insert a table visual. If you don't know how to insert a table visual, we have made a video on that, but just a quick overview. Double click the table visual icon, and then what you can go ahead and do is you can then drag over columns. So in this case, I'm going to drag over month, right? And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drag over net sales right here, and then I'm going to unfilter it right here. So we now have a column right here. Conditional formatting is a formatting setting. So when we go to apply it, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to enable the formatting setting. And then what we're going to do just in the beginning here is we're going to search con for conditional, and anything that has this little FX means that we can apply conditional formatting to it. So you might notice there's a lot of different options. So for example, the background of this table, we could go ahead and apply conditional formatting. The border, the shadow, right? We can then apply conditional formatting to specific columns background, font color, icons, or a web URL. So let's go ahead and let's apply conditional formatting to the net sales and the net sales background color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn that on, and if you notice right away, I got conditional formatting, and then I'm going to click the FX icon to bring up the conditional formatting box. So there's a few different types of conditional formatting that we have here. We have gradient conditional formatting, which is where you can set a min and a max, and you can define a field that you want to do that conditional formatting on. It doesn't necessarily have to be the same field or measure that you're using it for. So for example, right now I'm using net sales, but if I wanted to instead apply conditional formatting on net sales variance percentage, I could, and it would use those values to apply the conditional formatting. And then I can set the actual values. So I can go right here and I can, apply, I can change the colors, I can do fun things like that. And then I can also choose if I want it to apply to only the values, and the values in this case are the values right here, the values and totals. So the values and totals would be the total box right here, so including the total row, or just to the total row, okay? And then this could be my min or max, and I can even add a middle color in here. So that's gradient formatting. The other thing that I can do is I can also define rules. So this would be conditional formatting, very similar to if you've used it in Excel, which is where you can create and define rules. You can add unlimited rules, right? And they will apply in order, creating conditional formatting. And then the other way you can do this is also using a field value. So a field value would mean that you're defining a measure that's going to return a specific color or a specific icon, and it's going to use that icon in the conditional formatting and apply. All right, so that is conditional formatting. Let's review what your takeaways of this video should be. First of all, you can apply conditional formatting to a lot of different objects in Power BI. The easiest way to find all of the objects that you can conditionally format is by searching this CON in the formatting and then finding all the situations where you have this FX box. Once you're in this FX box, you're going to have a few different options. So you're going to have the ability to conditionally format a gradient, conditionally format based on rules, or conditionally format based on a field value. And on top of that, you don't even have to use the column that you are conditionally formatting in that expression. You can instead use a different column. All right, and that is a brief overview of conditional formatting in Power BI. If you have any questions or if something I said was confusing, let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to make a follow-up video. If you're interested in learning more about Power BI, in particular these very quick, brief, easy tutorials, please subscribe. We're currently releasing a new video every single day, and we would appreciate having you along for the journey. Thanks. Bye.